In this video we're going to be looking at expanding brackets, and this graphic over here pretty much explains what we're going to be doing. So quite simply, expanding brackets results in an expression without the brackets. And to do that we use the distributive law to get rid of our brackets. In this example, 3 multiplied by, so if there's a bracket right next to the number, that is multiplied by the bracket a plus c. What we've got to do here is we're going to multiply 3 by a, and then we're going to multiply 3 by c. And we will end up with something looking like this. 3 multiplied by a gives me 3a, and then I need to put in my plus sign over here, plus, and then 3 multiplied by c gives me 3c. And I have now expanded my brackets using the distributive law. Now another way we could look at this is we could say 3 multiplied by the whole bracket AC. So 3 multiplied by this whole bracket, okay, and it would look something like this. We would have our first bracket, a plus c, that's once, plus a plus c, that's now twice, plus a plus c, and that will now give us our third multiplication of the whole bracket. I can now go ahead and collect some like terms. I've got a there, I've got an a there, and I've got an a there. Therefore that gives me 3 a's, plus I can now have a look at my c's. There's a c there, there's a c there, and there's a c there, and that gives me 3 c's. That is exactly the same as that. So two different ways to do the same thing. Alright, time for you to do a little bit of practice in expanding brackets using the distributive law. Question A and question B. Put the video on pause, give it a go, come back when you are ready. Alright, well the first one is going to be 6 multiplied by b gives me 6b, and then I know that a positive value, which is the 6 over here, plus 6, multiplied by a negative is still going to give me a negative value, so it'll be minus, and then 6 multiplied by 3, 6 3s are 18, and that would be my answer. And in question B, 2a multiplied by 3b, well first of all I'm going to go 2 multiplied by 3, that's going to give me 6, a multiplied by b is going to give me ab, and then I'm going to go, well this is a negative because a positive value of 2 multiplied by a negative value is still going to be negative. 2 multiplied by 2 is going to give me 4, a multiplied by c is going to give me an ac, and that would be my answer. So very quickly, a quick revision of multiplication of positive and negative numbers. So if you have a negative number multiplied by another negative number, you would end up with a positive value. If you have a negative multiplied by a positive, you would end up with a negative value. And obviously if you have a positive multiplied by a negative, you'd also end up with a negative value. And a positive multiplied by a positive, you would still have a positive value. These are actually pretty important, and if you don't understand them, get to know them now. Right, well, that's expanding brackets.